In this video, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite exercises to make sure that a horse for me is ready to mount. So one thing I like to do is I just take a regular feed bag and tie it to the end of a whip. You know, in the past, I would cut open a hole and put it over the horn, but if the horse is not accepting of the bag, it could get a little western because it's not easy to get in there and remove the bag. So nowadays, what I like to do is take a feed bag, any feed bag works, tie it to the end of a whip. I like this really long one because I could reach the back of the saddle horn and maintain a safe distance from the horse. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just quietly lunge this horse. Again, you wanna stay out of the front of the horse. I'm comfortable with this horse, but I'm still staying, you know, lined up with the shoulder. You wanna be ready for anything, especially if you're just getting started in training young horses, because with how much I've trained this horse, she finds comfort in me. So if she gets really scared, she can run over me. So you got to be ready for that. Don't keep your knees locked. Stay ready to move in case you need to. But here, I'm going to lunge her. As you can see, I'm starting small with it behind her. She's got her head nice and low. She's a little worried about it. I'm going to change directions just like I normally would. I've prepared her with the flag, doing lots of lunging, lots of changing directions. Now I'm going to go up to the saddle with it and just let that bounce around on there. She didn't overreact, so I'm gonna remove it. If she overreacted, then it's important that you keep it there, okay? And that's where the experience comes from. You gotta keep it there, because if they overreact and you remove the bag, then that's teaching them that by overreacting, they make the problem go away. So anytime we're desensitizing, if they get real worked up about it, we wanna maintain at a nice calm pressure, which means keeping that bag on the saddle there and waiting for them to show any sign of calming down, which we've talked about in previous videos. So again, I'm gonna send her off. I'm gonna bring the bag up, and she's overreacting a little bit. She kicked out a little bit, so I'm gonna keep the bag there. I'm gonna keep the bag there. She's looking at the bag in her outside eye, which is good. That's the whole point of this, is to get her used to something up there and having to switch eyes. So because I have this on the end of the whip, I could bring it on the inside of her and then bring it on the outside of her, and she's having to switch eyes back and forth. From my experience, if a horse can handle this exercise, they're ready for me to do their first ride. This is a warmblood horse that I've gotten in from a client. She's been sent to several trainers and she's had lots of groundwork done, but she's never been successfully ridden before. So I'm gonna keep doing this exercise twice a day until she absolutely does not mind at all. What you guys just saw there, I would give her a 6.5 or a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. I personally wanna make sure that she's a 10, where I bring the bag up there and she doesn't even take a step forward at all, okay? So again, 2 days ago, this didn't look like this. 2 days ago, she overreacted, and I really had to stay consistent until she showed a sign of slowing down, or calming down for that matter. So here I'm just staying consistent. She slowed down. As soon as she slows down, it's important to remove it, and that's all about timing. So hopefully you found this helpful. We'll see you on the next video.